Hi Libra, welcome to March 2018. This is a dynamic month and you are feeling strong, empowered, and you're flexing your muscles. Okay, so now the Virgo full moon is right at the beginning of the month on March 1st. And this brings the action to behind the scenes. The sun is in Pisces and it's coupled with Neptune. It goes exact on the 4th. So if you're feeling a bit tired or run down these first few days of March, the universe is saying, take some time off, rest, recharge your batteries. It will pay off for you for the rest of the month. And Venus is in positive energy flow with Jupiter at the Virgo full moon. And it's beautiful. So there could be some sort of financial bonus in here for you this first few days in March, or it could come at the end of April, excuse me, February. February is such a short month. It's the 28th and then boom, it's March 1st. And so it could come in, you know, right at the end of February, this financial gain, financial bonus through the work that you do. And hey, just receive. My intention is to receive. That's your mantra. My intention is to receive. And that's good news. So you have this lovely trine going on with Jupiter in the area of your money, and Venus, your ruling planet, is working for you in that area. Whenever the sun merges with Neptune, it does make us all tired. And for you, it's in the area of your health habits, your work habits, and it is opposing the moon in Virgo, which is about working behind the scenes. And, you know, another thing too, which can be very beneficial, you know, at the beginning of this month with this Neptune energy, as well as at the Pisces New Moon on the 17th, is going to water, getting by a stream, you know, sitting by a river, getting to the ocean. Neptune rules the ocean. And you could receive a lot of positive energy from the water at this time and feel really cleansed and healed and purified and, you know, recharged, rejuvenated, and even get clarity. You know, the Virgo moon is all about clarifying, getting clarity. And you may be like working behind the scenes on some big project, and it's, you know, really focusing you at this time. And that's why you want to create that life-work balance. You want to make sure that you're taking time for yourself and not just working. Now, Mercury and Venus enter Aries on March 6th. And this brings the action to relationships. Venus is your ruling planet, so you're going to feel this strongly. And this is part of the reason why you're so fiery this month and feeling strong and standing up for yourself. And it's beautiful. I just love it. And for some of you, you know, during this time period, this March 5th through March 7th, there could be some sort of financial matter that comes up with another person. Maybe they are not pulling their weight, or they're not doing what they agreed to do, or they are, they owe you money, or, you know, something's going on. What I'm seeing here is if you stand up for yourself, you're going to get your way. That you're really fiery this month, and you're ready to do battle in every direction. But you want to make sure that you choose your battles wisely. You know, sometimes, even though people are not in the right, you know, with us, you know, you want to save your energy. You don't want to scatter your energy because you want to see justice in every situation because you know you're right. And so be aware of that you're going to be feeling like that truthful warrior out there with her sword and ready to do battle with every injustice that crosses your path. So be aware of that you are going to be successful and getting what you want when you stand your ground. But you could also find yourself just spending too much time doing battle, and you want to be choosing wisely where you're going to take that stand. Jupiter is going to take his turn to retrograde March 8th through July 10th. And this is the first retrograde of the year, and it is in the area for you that has to do with your self-worth, your self-respect, your self-appreciation, what you love and value, your resources, your inner resources, your outer resources, your time, your energy, your money, and so on. So with Jupiter moving back, this is a time to reflect on, well, what is it that I really want? What is it that I want here in March? What do I want in 2018? And let the time, take your time with this. Take some reflection time. Go by the water and allow your soul to speak to you. Your soul knows your soul agreements. Your soul knows what's right for you better than anyone, better than any authority or anyone else. Your own soul knows what's best for you. And you want to take that time to meditate and merge with your soul so that you are really in alignment with your soul's wishes and desires. Daylight savings time begins on March 11th here in the States. Yay! And the days are getting longer. Woohoo! The Sun will trine Jupiter on the 13th. And that is a beautiful aspect. That could be a stellar day for you too, where you could get some sort of financial bonus again from the area of work. You could also be just feeling really good and good about what you're doing, good about where you're going in your work and your health. So this is good for work and health. And then you're at the Pisces New Moon on the 17th. And this is what I call a Chiron new moon, because the Sun and the Moon are coupled together with Chiron. Chiron acts like a planet in our astrology. He is the wounded healer. So around the 17th, you may be feeling, something could be going on with your health, or something could be going on at work with a relationship that it's very important that you address, and that you are really being intentional with what you want based on doing that work with Jupiter of really knowing what you want. This is what I want. This is my intention. And that goes in your personal life, but it also goes in your work life. And so there could be, something going on with the health, and, rest and don't push. Maybe there's something that you need to change in your diet. Sometimes when we take something out, it's like, whoa, I feel so much better that I'm not eating that anymore. Or maybe you need to put something in, and and it'll be unique for each one of you. This is a general forecast for Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, rising Libra, and so it's going to be unique for each one of you as to what you need and how these energies work for you. And so this is about you being assertive this month and really standing tall and standing up for yourself, because I do see this being, a test for you this month. And Mercury is going retrograde on the 22nd of March through April 15th in this area of relationships. So for some of you, if you're, doing a partnership with someone, some sort of relationship, whether it's business or personal, things could start to stall out at the 22nd, but that's okay. Everything will pick up the 15th on in April. And when it rains, it pours. And if things start to slow down and stall out, that's the universe protecting you from getting into something that may not be right for you. Because you could be really excited about something, but you might not be really looking at this person and really seeing them for who they are and not who you want them to be. That's a big theme for you this month, Libra, is seeing people for who they are and not who you want them to be. Don't hope that they're going to change or hope that they're going to step up or hope that they become a better person. See them for who they are now, today, and go by behavior, not promises. Mercury is words, and people can make all kinds of promises. Don't go by that. Go by behavior. What is the actions that they're taking? The actions will show you what's really going on. And this is important. Now, Mars will enter Capricorn the day after right after the Pisces New Moon. So we've got the Pisces New Moon on March 17th. And then Mars enters Capricorn on the 17th. And that brings the action to your foundation. And this is about, looking at your relationships again, family relationships, personal relationships. And the Sun enters Aries on March 20th, and we have happy spring, yay, in the Northern Hemisphere, and happy fall in the Southern Hemisphere. And it's also International Astrology Day. It's the day the Sun enters Aries. In Western astrology, this system I use, it's based on the day the Sun enters Aries. It's not based on the fixed stars. And so it's a really big day for astrologers. And it's an exciting day because now the days are getting longer and warmer and everything is growing. And that is amazing and awesome. And then on the 22nd, Mercury retrogrades till the 15th. And, that is the first Mercury retrograde of the year in Aries, in the area of relationships. And so this is another reason why it's really important for you to choose your battles wisely, because you're feeling empowered, you're feeling strong, and you may not be taking prisoners. And so you're just like ready to do battle. And I just don't want you burning out on it or wasting time, with people that you really should just let it go. And so just be aware of what you really need to stand up for and let the rest go. Venus enters Taurus on the 31st, and that's good. And you have the Libra full moon on March 31st. So this is a blue moon because it's the second full moon in the month, just like we had in January. This is a very powerful full moon. You're at your half birthday. So happy half birthday, Libra. Whenever the moon is in your sign, you're at your half birthday, and then when the new moon, we're at your birthday. And that will come end of September and October. We'll have the Libra new moon. So here we are at the Libra full moon, and this is a very powerful moon. She is being opposed by the Sun in Aries and Mercury retrograde in Aries. And all of them, the Moon, the Sun, and Mercury, they're being T-squared by Mars and Saturn. So we have a very warlike energy here. And it's testing all of us. And for you, it's about being assertive. It's about standing tall. It's about standing up for yourself. It is about really looking at all your relationships. Personal relationships, family relationships, work relationships, professional relationships. And the universe is saying, upgrade. This is time for you to upgrade your relationships. Maybe you need to upgrade your coach. Maybe you need to upgrade your dentist. Maybe you need to upgrade your friends. You're really looking at this. And it's really important to go by what is true for you. What is it that you want? Well, if I want this, and this person is not helping me, they're only kind of in my way, then I need to set a boundary with this person, or put them in their place. And so you want to choose your battles wisely, because some situations it's not worth your time to put people in their place, but to just set a boundary, put it on voicemail, and just let it fall by the wayside. So your relationships are being tested, and it is about you being practical and really looking at all of your relationships, Libra. Is this relationship good for you? Is this relationship, are you receiving from this relationship? Every relationship, are you receiving from it? You can't just be giving. Those are one-sided karmic relationships. What would be a great intention for you this month is to say, my intention is to receive. My intention is to receive. Well, if my intention is to receive and I'm not receiving from this situation, or I'm not receiving from this individual, then why are you there? And so this is a time where the universe is asking for you to upgrade your relationships and what you're doing, and make sure you are not doing the starry eyes, you know, oh, well, they have so much potential. I just want to stab that word when people say that, because you're living in the future and you're not present. And when we do that, we're not going by behavior, we're going by some fantasy. And you have a lot of water energy in here too with the Pisces, which is beautiful for creativity and intuition and spirituality, but it's disastrous in personal relationships when we're fantasizing some potential and overlooking the reality. So it's very important to be very realistic in here. And with Mars and Saturn, this is a very warlike energy. So we're going to see tempers flare up. We're going to see people getting very frustrated. We're going to see people acting out in negative ways. We'll see it in the news media. We'll see it, you know, with the politicians and this side fighting this side. And so, you know, it is what's going on. And this is going to happen at the end of March, going into April. And so, you know, you really want to be very focused on what you're wanting to achieve here in March and April, given Jupiter retrogrades, and then Mercury is retrograde in the area of partnership and relationship, stalling things out in any partnership that you have. Now, if someone is being really difficult with you, there's nothing wrong with you seeking professional advice. Why not talk to an attorney or a counselor or a coach and get some really good advice? You know, if you're frustrated with someone because they're just being, fill in the blank. I try not to use swear words. And so if they're being that way, then it is good for you to seek out professional advice with an expert who can help you navigate these waters, because these energies are going to be making some people act out in warlike ways, aggressive, anger, argumentation, accusation, and you don't need any of that. No. This is about loving you more than the need to please others, and loving you more and being really happy with pleasing yourself. And you will when you're standing up for yourself, and you will when you are flexing those muscles and really, you know, taking your time with things, not being in a hurry for anything. That's a real strong advantage, strategy to take. I find that when I'm in a hurry, that's when every problem that can come up, comes up. But when I take my time and take the long view and move more intentionally, then I feel good and things work out better. This is a time with this Mars-Saturn energy that for all of us, if we're not planning things out well, we're not going to be successful. That this is going to stir things up here with Mars and Capricorn, and going into April as more planets. Now we have the Sun in Aries, Mercury in Aries, you know, and then the Moon will get there. We'll have the new Moon. You know, it's going to create this fighting kind of energy with folks. You know, and it is not your nature. You rule harmony, you rule justice, you rule peace and love. And so, you know, be aware of what's going on, and don't get caught up in other people's drama or what's going on in the world. Stay really focused on your dreams, your goals, what you want to achieve and accomplish here in March and in 2018. And, you know, when the universe sends us retrogrades, it's because they want us to slow down and reflect on what we're doing. And that we want to be able to be very deliberate in our steps so that we are successful in whatever you're doing. The goal is your success. Absolutely. And I do see you being very successful in here. Like, every time you stand up for yourself, I see you winning. You gotta watch, because some of you, I see you gloating. So don't gloat, okay? You know, it's not attractive. You know, do it, you know, when you get in the car or when you're alone. Then you can gloat. I won. You can do that, but don't just keep it on the down low. But I do see you winning. Every time you stand up for yourself, that you are in the right and that you're going to get what other people owe you or what is promised to you. But then you might be feeling like, well, I'm going to stand up over here and I'm going to stand up over here, and then by the end of the month you're just, oh, I'm so tired. So be aware of that, is that you don't want to be taking on too much. And remember, relationships are mirrors, you know, and whatever's being reflected back to you by other people, you know, is about you, you know, hey, maybe I do need to upgrade this relationship. Maybe this person isn't the right person for me to team up with or partner with or do this project with, and so on. And so be assertive. And this is definitely going on in the area of family too, because Mars is in Capricorn, in that area of your home and foundation, you know, and someone in the family could be testing you or pushing your buttons, and it is about you being assertive and loving you more. But again, you want to pick those, you know, battles wisely so that you're getting what you want, but you're not, you know, just doing battle because everyone is pushy right now, or everyone's in this Martian energy of being aggressive. And so be assertive, do what's right for you. If you need professional advice, seek it. Take time for yourself when you need it. Now, for those of you open for love, I would say, you know, go for it before the 22nd, you know, is before Mercury retrogrades in the area of relationships. This is a good time to meet up with someone new. You know, Mercury retrograde could be bringing back someone from your past too. So someone from your past could be coming back. It could be someone from a past life that you could be meeting new in this life, but you actually have a past life history with them. And so it could be that type of connection as well. It will be unique for each Libra that is following this forecast. And for those of you coupled, communication is very important in here this month, because you could be going at it around the 5th through the 7th over money, and then by the full moon there could be something that comes up. You know, maybe your partner lets you know, or you need to let your partner know that you know, something's not right here, or we need to get on board with this, and we need to work together so that we're both feeling good and going in the same direction. Career looks good. You know, your work does look good. You know, and you know, the first part of the month, and even at the Pisces New Moon, is very supportive for work and work going well, and that's good news. Spiritually, this is a strong time for you to really get by the water and listen, get out into nature, take that quiet time to really listen to your soul's desires and what it is revealing to you at this time, the importance of what's right for you. And remember, when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. When you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for them either. So do what's right for you and love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plussing my videos. Libra, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, or you're interested in coaching, those links are below in the Show More section. They're also up in the cards. And I have a big announcement that I'm doing a YouTube live event. I'm going to make a big announcement on Wednesday, February 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, live event, and I would love to see you there. So until next time, Libra, you're winning. You have a lot of power this month, and I really see you standing up for yourself and winning each battle that you choose. Just make sure, to include your health this month, that you're taking extra good care of you and not getting tired out by other people and what's going on with others. Really taking that time with you, taking that quiet time to nourish and nurture you, rest, and energize.